Welcome. I think maybe it's Vanessa that I see on. I'll just give it one more minute. I will leave music on as is unless you tell me otherwise. Okay, start to bring yourself down to the mat. Finding a comfortable seat, whether that be cross-legged or sitting on your heels. And for now, we can relax with the palms and our hands into our thighs or on the tops of the knees. Go ahead and close your eyes. Before we start to alter the breath, just let it be. And before we begin, put any other thoughts that you might have on your mind right now, put it aside for now, for the rest of the practice. As I say always, do your best for the next 50 minutes or so to be nowhere but here on your mat. Letting your mind be calm. Your thoughts of anything else be scarce or non-existent. Anything that's happened today thus far no longer matters. And what we're going to do next, I'm going to have you try to keep your eyes shut as best you can. Just listen to my voice and I'll try to guide you through as best I can. So you're going to bring your hands, both of your hands behind you, and scoot your seat back in line with your palms. Extend your right leg out and then your left. If you need to adjust a little bit and scooch back, you may. And just let the toes, the feet relax. You don't have to pull them back and have them flexed quite yet. And go ahead and move your palms so that they're about midway down your thighs, but they're still placed onto the mat. Your eyes continue to stay shut. Still not altering our breathing quite yet. And take your right toes, your right foot, and go ahead and point, and then flex, bring it back. Left foot, point, and flex. Get into a rhythm with the right and the left. You should feel a slight stretch on the tops of your feet, maybe a little bit in the shins. Don't do so enough to where it feels straining. Maybe the calves tighten slightly. Good, and find stillness. Bring your left hand to your chest and your right hand to your belly. Starting with a few deep breaths before we begin the full practice. Take a deep breath in through your nose and fill your belly with air. Feeling it rise and push into your palm. And then exhale out your mouth to release. Inhale to fill your belly. Deep breath in. And exhale to release. Inhale, pressing belly into right palm. Exhale to release. Good. Inhale, this time lifting the chest to the left palm. And exhale to release. Inhale to lift the chest, filling the lungs with air. Exhale to release. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Alternating this time, inhaling, filling the belly. Exhale to release it. Inhale to fill the chest. Exhale to release. Inhale, fill the belly. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, fill the chest. Exhale, let it release. Once more for each. Inhale to fill the belly. Exhale, release. Inhale to fill the chest. And exhale to release. Gently drop both palms to the mat. Continuing with our eyes shut, walk your left palm slightly back and out off of your mat. Inhale to lift the right arm up and over your body, side stretch. And exhale back to center. Inhale to lift. And exhale back to center. Last one, inhale to lift. Exhale back to center. Bring your right hand behind and to the side. Inhale to lift the left arm over. Exhale to center. Inhale, left arm over. And exhale back to center. Inhale, left arm over. Exhale to center. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. We're in center. Awesome. Go ahead and gently blink your eyes open. They've been shut for quite a while. Shake out your legs if you need to before we begin. And eventually make your way over to tabletop where we will start. If it's taking you a while to open your eyes and get your bearings, no worries, we're just going to meet in tabletop. Excuse me. Palms are directly underneath our shoulders, knees are directly underneath our hips. And before we start to go through our traditional cat-cow, just like last week, start to bump your hips side to side. Maybe find circles. Do whatever your body needs to start today. Good, find center. If you wish to, flip the palms around with me. Stretching out the forearms. Feeling free to move through that shape as well. Good, bending center. Tuck the toes under, and then sit back on your heels, walking your hands all the way to your thighs, finding a stretch in the bottoms of your feet. Walking it back out to tabletop. Inhale, keep the toes tucked under, lift your chest. Exhale, untuck the toes, big round in your back. Moving through our cat and our cow. I won't cue your breath for this one. Go ahead and move on your own. last one before we meet in center. Good, find stillness. Take an inhale, tuck the toes, lift the chest. Exhale, find our first downward facing dog. So keep the knees slightly bent to start. If you need to adjust and walk the hands out, do so. And if it's too early yet to start to straighten the legs, no worries, you can keep them bent. Otherwise, if you'd like to start to play with bending and straightening, go ahead for just a moment. All right, settle your feet, settle your legs. Walk your feet and your hands towards each other at the same time, finding yourself right in the middle of your mat. Or about in the middle. Finding yourself in your forward fold to start. Letting the crown hang heavy. Maybe finding a rock side to side. Finding stillness in the center. As we inhale, we roll it up, tuck the chin, bend the knees. And finding yourself at standing in the middle. If you'd like to bring the feet together, you may, otherwise leaving them about hip width apart. Inhale to bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands kiss together and come down to the chest. Inhale to lift the sternum to the thumbs. And exhale to release. Inhale to circle the arms down, round and up. And exhale to fold forward. Again, finding that forward fold shape. While we're here, start by playing with bending the knees. One at a time, bending and straightening. I'm sorry, I think words are going to be hard for me tonight. All right, find stillness. Inhale as we roll it up, tuck the chin. Finding stillness at the top. Next, inhale, bend the knees. Inhale to bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands coming down through heart center. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale to release. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale to release. Good. Inhale, arms circle. Exhale, we find our forward fold. Again, finding ourselves in that fold. This time, take your hands, interlace them. Interlace your fingers and bring your hands to the back of the neck. Kind of right where the base of the head and the neck, where they meet. If it feels good, great, stretching out the back. If it does not, you find yourself in your traditional fold. If you're with me, release the arms, bend the knees, inhale, tuck the chin, roll it all the way up to the top. Step both feet up to the top, and they come flush together. Inhale to circle the arms down, round and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find a flat back, half lift. Shoulders are gliding down our backs, crown of head is facing towards the front wall. Exhale, we fold. Arms circle, inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Arms circle, inhale up. Exhale, all the way down for your fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Arms circle. Exhale, fold. We've got one more, warming up our back, warming up our legs. Inhale. Exhale. All the way up, inhale. Exhale, last one. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant the palms, step the right foot back, and then the left, plank pose. All right, finding ourselves in our first plank shape today, start to shift forward and back on our toes. Finding our crown of head reaching closer and farther away from the front of the room. Pushing our heels to the back of the room, guiding them in gently. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. On your next exhale, push it back to downward facing dog. Your next inhale, lift the right leg up and back. Exhale, step it all the way up between the hands. Left to meet it. Arms circle with your inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Step the left foot back, and then the right, plank pose. Start to shift forward and back. Go over here for 5. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Inhale to lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, step it all the way up through the hands. Right to meet it. Arms circle all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, we fold. Step the right foot back. Then the left, plank pose. Take an inhale to shift forward on your toes. Exhale to lower all the way down to the belly. Reach your left hand out to the outside of the mat. Right hand comes along with it. Inhale, finding a little different version of a cobra. Exhale to fold. Hands come back in. Inhale to press up to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it all the way up. Left to meet it, arms circle, inhale. Exhale, this time finding our chair pose. Thumbs come to the sternum. Sitting back into our heels. Maybe slowing down our breathing. Maybe it's rising a little bit with holding. Inhale, chest lifts to the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Step the left foot back, and then the right, plank pose. Inhale to shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. If you didn't like my version of cobra, leave it be. Otherwise, if you're with me, finding that inhale. Pressing up to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot all the way up. Right to meet it. Arms circle, inhale. Exhale, we find our chair. Feet are together. Inhale, chest lifts to thumbs. Take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Palms plant, right foot steps back. And then the left. Inhale to shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga to up dog or belly to cobra, your choice. And down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Good. Exhale, knee to nose. Rounding in our spine just a little bit. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. One more. Inhale to lift. Exhale, knee to nose and hold for 5. We hold it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it between the hands. Rock the left up to meet the right. Arms circle up. Inhale. Exhale. Chair. Stick with me, guys. We're almost there. Gonna even ourselves out on that left side. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale to fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to fold. Palms plant. Left foot steps back. And then the right, plank pose. Inhale to shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga to up dog or belly to cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to lift. Exhale, knee to nose once more. Inhale to lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step that left foot up. Right to meet it. Arms circle. Inhale, last chair. Exhale, sink down. Awesome work, you guys. Almost there. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale to lift everything up. Arms come with. Exhale to float them down by your sides. Shake it out. Quick drink of water if you like. How are we doing? Sweating a little bit? If you've gotten a drink of water, make your way back to the mat. Before we make our way back down to our mats, we're going to do our balance pose. We're going to do tree today. So if you would like to start feet flush together, maybe you're more comfortable with them about hip width apart, that's your choice. Finding your balance to start on your 2 feet. Palms facing forward. Finding your breath. On your next inhale, lift the arms over the head. Take an exhale. Palms are facing in. Your next inhale, lift the right thigh so it's parallel to the ceiling. Flexing the foot. Finding your balance here first. Finding something stationary to stare at to grab that balance. When you're ready, grab onto that shin, that ankle, either bringing it to the inner thigh, the inner left thigh, the shin, or maybe we play with keeping the right toes on the mat today. Whichever option, whichever variation you chose, great, but do not put your foot on the inside of your left knee. If you want to play with shutting your eyes, you may do so now. Good. Challenging yourself to hold for 2 more breaths. Once you've completed, go ahead and release, shake out that left leg. Okay. Getting your feet either together or hip width apart. Once you're there, let's inhale, bring the arms. I need to turn my fan on, guys. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Palms are facing in. Your next inhale, lift the left thigh so it's parallel to the ceiling. Keeping that left foot flexed. Finding your balance on this right leg first before we go into our tree pose. When you are ready, go ahead and grab onto that left shin, that left ankle, moving that left foot to either the inner thigh, inner shin or calf, or maybe keeping those left toes on the mat. You might notice that this side or the other side is slightly different, more balanced. It's normal, so just play with it. Okay, maybe this time you play with looking up to the ceiling, looking up to your hands. Challenging yourself for 2 more breaths. And once you do so, go ahead and release. Shake out your arms, shake out your legs. Doing great. All right, feet coming either all the way together or hip width apart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Staying in your forward fold for a moment. Go ahead and bend into your right knee when you're ready. As you inhale, kind of bow and arrow, open up that left arm. Stretch out that left IT bend, that left hip a little bit. Before we move on. Exhale to lower. Bend into that left knee. Inhale to bow and arrow, open up that right arm. Looking up to that right palm. Up to the right fingers. Good, and exhale to come to center. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Set the right foot back. And then the left plank pose. Take an inhale. On your exhale, we find our downward facing dog. Paddle up for a moment, your calves. If you prefer to take a full break in child's pose, absolutely do so. If you chose to do that, start to make your way back to downward dog, because as we inhale, we're going to lift that right leg up. As we exhale, we're going to step it through the hands. Pivot on that back foot. Hands come to the hips. As we inhale, rise up to warrior one. Bending right knee over right ankle. Inhale to lift the arms overhead. Adding strength in that front knee, or in that front thigh, sorry, not your knee. Good, inhale, look up to the hands. Strong back leg, pushing into the outside of your left foot. Go over, breath in. And exhale, fold over your right thigh, pivot on that back foot. Step that right foot back to meet the left. Move through chaturanga to up dog or belly to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it all the way up and through. Pivot on that back foot. Hands come to the hips. As we inhale, we rise to warrior one. Strong front leg, strong back leg. As we inhale, we lift the arms. Bending your left knee over our left ankle. Next inhale, bring your gaze up to the ceiling in between your palms. Two more breaths. Good. Your next exhale, rain it down, palms or hands frame the left foot. Step it back to plank. Chaturanga to up dog, belly to cobra. And exhale to downward facing dog. Good. Your next inhale pulls you to plank. Good. Go ahead and walk your right palm towards the middle of your mat. As you inhale, remember that bow and arrow shape we did with our twist and our fold. Open up to a side plank. Right palm is into the mat, right underneath our right shoulder. Left arm reaches. If this is too much, drop that right knee. Reaching strength through your right arm all the way through your left fingertips. And next exhale, come back to plank. Good, inhale to shift forward on the toes. Chaturanga to up dog or belly to cobra. Almost there, guys. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to plank. Walk that left hand in towards the center. Bow and arrow, open that right arm. Finding your side plank. Making sure that that left palm is underneath our left shoulder. Taking our gaze up towards that right palm, the right fingers. Maybe dropping that left knee. Or a little bit of a modified side plank. And exhale, come back through center. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, belly to cobra, chaturanga to up dog. We're almost there. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower the knees. Untuck the toes. Take a well-deserved rest in child's pose. Maybe wrapping the arms around the back. Maybe resting the forehead fully on the mat. Good. Start to unravel your arms if you chose that option. Bringing them back, reaching towards the front of your mat. Inhale to find your tabletop. Knees underneath the hips. And your next breath in, tuck the toes under. And as you exhale, find your downward facing dog. Adjust as you need to. Inhale to lift that right leg up and back, point the toes. Exhale, step it all the way up and through the hands. This time pivot on your back foot so that we're already ready to open up to warrior two. So left toes are facing the left side of your mat. Spiral your arms open. Finding your strong warrior two. Right knee is over right ankle. Shoulders drop away from the ears. Take your gaze past your right fingertips. On your next breath in, straighten your right leg, turn to the side of your mat, and bring your arms up overhead to prayer. Exhale, sink down, back to your warrior two, taking your gaze over your right fingertips. Inhale, straighten that right leg, open up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, we open, or we rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, we rise, keep this movement going. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale to rise. Exhale, warrior two. Flip the right palms up and open, and then drop it back for reverse warrior. Good, finding your warrior two. Straightening out that front leg, this time spiraling, bringing the right arm down to either the ground, the ankle, or the shin. Finding your triangle. Good. Left arm swoops down to meet the right. Hands frame the right foot. Step it back to plank. Move through a vinyasa of your choice. And exhale to find your downward facing dog. Good. Inhale to lift that left leg up and back. Exhale, send it through the hands. I'm just turning on my mat. You stay exactly where you are. Turning your right toes now so they're facing the right side of your mat. Windmill your arms open, finding your warrior two. Strong legs, front and back. Dropping your shoulders away from your ears. Taking your gaze over your left fingertips. Checking that the left knee is over the left ankle. On your next breath in, inhale, straighten out that front leg, arms kiss over, hands kiss overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, we rise. And exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Take your gaze over those left fingertips again. Palm flips up. And find your reverse warrior. Good. Moving back through warrior two, straightening out that left leg, bringing the left hand down, right arm up, finding your triangle. Good. Bring that right hand down. Swing it all the way through, meets the left, frame the foot, step it back to find your plank, move through your vinyasa, and we meet in dog. And starting to slow our bodies down just a little bit. Pedaling through our calves. Good. One more working movement in each leg. Inhale to lift the right leg up. Exhale, step it all the way through. Inhale, we rise, lifting the arms up overhead. Exhale, we sink low. Breathing here, staying low. Next inhale, we lift the arms up. Exhale, fold over the leg. Left palm plants inside the right foot. Inhale to either find the twist here or left tricep comes to the right thigh, outer right thigh. Finding a twist, palms together. Your choice. We're here for 2 more breaths. And when you're ready, hands frame the foot. Step it back to plank. If you would like to move through another vinyasa, feel free. We meet in dog, and then we inhale, we'll lift the left leg. Exhale, we step it all the way up. Inhale, we sweep the arms up. Exhale, we sink low. As we inhale, we stay here. A lot of stretching in our future, guys. Work with me, almost there. Good, hands frame the foot. Plant that right palm. Inhale to lift and twist, or right tricep to left outer thigh. Here for 2 more breaths. Hands frame that left foot. Drop that right knee. Step that left leg back, finding yourself in your tabletop. Moving through a few cat cows. Again, starting to slow down our body. Slowing down our breath. Send your hips back to child's pose. Walk your arms out in front. Fingertips reach, reach, reach to the front of your mat. Walk both hands over to the right side off of your mat. Stack the left hand on top of the right, finding a nice side stretch. Walking them back through center. Over to the left, right hand stacks on top of that left, finding your side stretch. And walk it back through center. Inhale, we rise, finding tabletop. Go ahead and grab onto your right leg and move it through between your hands. Walking your left knee back a little bit. And go ahead and just gently guide your hands so that they're on top of your right thigh. If you would like to, reach your left arm back to your left foot for a quad stretch. Feel free. This is the time to do it if you'd like to. Good, bring the hands down to frame the foot. As we inhale, straighten out that right leg, hamstring stretch. Good, roll back through that right foot. Both hands come to the inside of that right foot and heel toe so that your right toes are off the mat, your right heel is on. Finding your lizard pose. Maybe coming down to the elbows, maybe staying up on the hands. Toe that right foot back in. Hands frame the foot. Just listen carefully. Pop up off that left knee. And then you're going to walk your hands to the center and turn your feet so that your toes are facing the left side of your mat and you find yourself in a wide-legged fold. Maybe you start to walk the hands back in line with the arches. Or maybe they stay right underneath your head, right underneath your face. If you'd like to add a little bit of a knee bend, side to side, good time to do it. And then gently walk your hands back to frame the right foot. Pivot on your both feet. Lower the left knee. Bring that right leg back so that you're back in your tabletop. Wash it out with a cat-cow. 1 or 2. Good. And then bring that right leg, or left leg, sorry, in between both hands. Walk that right knee back slightly. And then just gently guide both hands up to your left thigh. Again, this is a good time to add a quad stretch if you'd like to by grabbing your right foot with your right hand. Go ahead and bring your hands to frame your left foot. Inhale as you straighten out that left leg. Roll through that left foot, heel toe it to the outside. Toes on the floor, heel on the mat. Finding your lizard on your left side. Maybe elbows come down, maybe the hands stay down. Maybe one side feels slightly different than the other. And then heel toe that left foot in. Go ahead and just guide it back, finding yourself in your tabletop. Wash it out with another cat-cow or 2. Good. Swing your legs to the right side. Gently set your sits bones down to the ground. Bringing the left foot in towards the inner thigh, and the right leg extends. Good. Inhale, we reach up. Exhale, we fold over that right leg. Gently walk it back. Bring the left foot so that it's flat on the mat. Left heel is in towards our body. Finding a twist here, bringing that left hand back. And then bringing your gaze forward, keeping your left hand back. And just drop your head back and drop your chin. Head drops back, chin drops in. Finding one more. Untwist, extend that left leg long, shake it out if you need to. Bring that right foot in towards the body. Inhale to reach. Exhale to fold over the left leg. Good, and walk it back. Right foot comes flat to the mat. Right heel in towards our body. Wrap around, finding a twist. And then bringing your gaze forward. Dropping your head back and forth. Maybe one more. Good. Finding center and then extending the legs out long. Go ahead and shake them out. Scoot your sits bones towards your heels and your heels towards your sits bones. Bending your feet flat. Light grab onto the backs of your thighs. Inhale to lift the chest. Then exhale as we round through the belly. Tucking the chin and rolling all the way down to the mat. Keeping your knees bent. Go ahead and just pick your hips up about 1/2 inch and scooch them to the right side. Once you're there, bring your right leg up, and if you choose to, maybe double wrapping or just one wrap around that left leg, and dropping that both legs, over to the left side. If that's too much, you can simply keep both feet down and drop both knees to the left side. Untangling those legs, finding yourself back in center. Pick your hips up, gently guide them to the left, about an inch or so. And then maybe double wrapping that left leg over the right and dropping it over our bodies. Or just dropping both knees to the right side, keeping both feet flat to start on the mat. You should feel a nice stretch in your back and in your left glute, your left hip. Untangling that left leg if you chose. Finding center. And let's finish with happy baby today. So bringing both legs up above the hips. Go ahead and grab on to the outsides of both feet. Happy baby is not your thing. You may find another pose in order to complete before we go into our final resting pose. So maybe it's finding a bridge. Maybe you have a prop that you can use. But if you're being happy baby, let's play here for a minute. You can maybe play with straightening out the legs, keeping them bent, bending them more. And if this feels like a funny shape to you, it kind of is, and I have to do it on camera, so you are in the comfort of your home. Enjoy it. And gently come out of your pose, wherever you may be. Finding space on your mat. Extending the right leg out and then the left. palms are facing up gently by your sides. Go ahead and close your eyes. Shavasana. Slowly come out of our practice to close, but we're going to do it a little bit differently today. So go ahead and keep your eyes closed and stay laying on the mat. So we're going to work through our whole body, starting with our feet and our toes, moving all the way to our head. Each breath that we take, we're going to kind of challenge it to go towards that part. So whether that means that gives you more movement, or maybe expansion, we open up. You decide as we go. Take an inhale and breathe into your feet. So waking them up, maybe moving through them and rolling out the ankles. Good. Your next breath in, we breathe into our lower legs, our calves. Next breath in, we breathe into our thighs and our hamstrings. Bring your hands to your belly. On our next breath in, we breathe all of our air into our belly. Bring your hands to your chest. Take a deep breath in. And release, bringing the arms down on the mat. Inhale all your breath into your hands. Expand and close or rotate the wrists. Good. Inhale, move into your arms. Be bending and stretching. Inhale, breathe into your shoulders. Maybe rolling them forward and back, shrugging them up towards your ears. And finally moving our breath into our head, into our face. Use that breath to blink your eyes open. Good. And whether you would like to bring the knees into the chest to rock up or gently drop to one side to push up is your choice. We find ourselves with our left foot in towards our body and our right heel on the left ankle. Once we're here, inhale, we rise, arms overhead. Exhale, we fold, reaching, walking our hands out in front of us. Keeping a long back, a long neck. Feeling a stretch in your right hip. Walk the hands back. Flip-flop those feet. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we fold. Keeping a nice long neck, a long back. Keeping your sits bones rooted down. Walking your hands back. Find a comfortable seat, cross-legged on the heels, whatever you like.
Just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you.